Hi, and welcome to the race brief for the Super Sprint Race Weekend held here on the Gold Coast from the 9th to 11th of December at the Gold Coast Performance Centre, Runaway Bay. Today I will bring you the agenda, the athlete guide, some information on the venue and course, information about race progression, questions, medical information, and details about our partners. We now have the athlete guide live on our website, which you can find at Triathlon Queensland, and you will find details of the race rules. We will run race rules in accordance with World Triathlon and Triathlon Australia. So on Friday, you may pick up a 10-second penalty, which will be added retrospectively for the Le Mans or Aquathon event. And also, when their races are on, you may swim warm up when the wave ahead is on the bike and the run. So the pool will be free at that time. You may use the pool to warm up. Please download now the Kazalia app and join our Kazalia group, which will have details on information on the scheduling, waves, start lists and results. We will keep that up to date with any changes that may occur. Here we have the venue and course. Again, it's at the Gold Coast Performance Centre, which is located in Runaway Bay, so off Morella Drive. As you enter the main car park for the centre, you will see the parking area to your left. We ask you not to park up close to the centre where the gym members use the car parking at the front entrance, and also not to use not to wheel your bike through the centre, but to enter onto the running track through the gate. As you can see, the R on the map is where the registration will take place on the mezzanine level overlooking the pool, and registration will be on Friday morning from 6 to 7 a.m. Here we have the aquathlon course for all of our athletes. So the youth and junior under 23 athletes will have 8 laps of a 400-metre swim and 2 laps of an 800-metre run. The rookies will race 4 laps of a 200-metre swim and 1 lap run. As you can see, you'll exit out of the pool, and transition will take you on a sharp left down to collect your running gear, and you exit and do a sharp right-hand turn back up onto an anti-clockwise direction on the track. Here we can see the Le Mans rookie course. So the start and finish line is up towards the entrance to the crit track. So you will run towards the center of the crit track where the letter T is, and then you will go around the crit track in an anti-clockwise direction. So we have a 1 lap run of 250 meters, 1 lap on the bike, which is 1.5k, and again 1 lap back to where you started, where the letter F is, back at the entrance to the crit track. We have here the Le Mans map. So again, you'll start and finish near the gate, and you'll run towards the center. I recommend that you look at the transition flow on the morning and when you set up your bike, as there will be an entrance and an exit of transition. Again, you will exit, and for the junior and under 23 athletes, you will do 3 laps on the bike, which is 5.5k, and just 1 lap of the run, which takes you back to where you started at the gate. And for our youth athletes, that is 1 lap, 2 laps on the bike of 3k, and again 1 lap of the run. Here we have the mixed relay course. As you can see, the mixed relay course for our junior and youth athletes, the laps and the distances are on your screen. As you can see, there's a transition zone, a handover zone, and that will be a tap hand for you to swap over with your partner. The way the mixed relay will work is we have sent you details of nominating your preferred partner. You will each have to nominate each other, and you can name your team. We will then put those people together in teams, and anyone that has not requested a team will be given a team. So don't worry, you won't be without a team. In the event that there's more males than females, the males will, there might be a few of the males who will have to go on their own. but I think we're actually pretty good on that. As you can see on the map, the mixed relay course will take you through the car park section, which has some nice little technical aspects. So I suggest you, if you haven't been here before, then you go through and try the car park area. It will take you down onto the crit track just as far as that triangle area and around the back of the hockey centre. So you then will have a next lap out in front of the athletics track and do that course again. So for our junior athletes, you will do 3 laps in the bike, and for our youth athletes, that's 2 laps in the bike. And as you can see there, we have 1.2k of a run and 800-meter run for youth athletes. This is the mixed relay course for our rookies. The rookies will also go around the back of the hockey centre, and their car park section will be much smaller. So you have a 1500-meter, 150-meter swim, a 2k bike, and a 400-meter run. Here we have the junior under 23 triple sprint race. As you can see, we have race 1 will be a swim, bike, run format. Race 2 will be run, bike, swim format, and race 3 will be swim, bike, run format again. We have 5 laps of 250 meters, 5 laps of 6k, and 3 laps of 1.2k. For the triple sprint, we will not be using the car park area. So after you've finished your swim and collected your bike, you mount at the mountain line. Head on out to the crit track there, taking a sharp right around the sheds, and you will do the bike course out in the crit track with the next lap out on the crit track. Again, after you've done your 5 laps for junior athletes, you will enter back onto the dismount and enter back onto the athletics starting track, entering through transition in the top and taking that sharp right hand corner again to enter onto the athletics track and run in a anti-clockwise direction. Same here for the youth double sprint, no car park. Do your swim, head down through transition area and take that sharp right around the U-bend out onto the crit track. Do your next lap out in the course. That's 3 laps of the bike for the double sprint and around the back of the hockey centre. And the next lap is out there on the crit track. Here we have the rookies final. This is 4 laps of 200 meters, 2 laps of 4k, and 2 laps of 800 meters for our rookie final. And again, there will be no car park section this time, and just using the crit track in an anti-clockwise direction for a full loop, doing the next lap out on the crit track. Here we have the aquathlon. Again, you have 400-meter swim, 400-meter run for the minors, a 100-meter swim, and a 1 lap of 400-meter run again for the minor athletes. And for the mini athletes, we have a 200-meter run, a 50-meter swim, and a 200-meter run again. Here we have the final. For the final course for the youth and under 23 athletes, we have 6 laps of swim, which is 300 meters, 4 laps of the bike, which is 8k, and 4 laps of the run, which is 1.6. Again, as you can see, for the final, we will utilize the car park area and that technical section. So after you do your swim and collect your bike from transition, heading out onto the course, taking that left turn and out onto the car park, doing that short section out on the crit track and around the back of the hockey centre, doing your next lap and doing that 4 laps of that before heading back in and doing your transition and heading back out on the athletics track for the 1.6k run. Here we have a visual of the transition flow. You will exit the pool, and as you can see, you exit through that little the short gate area. It's a little bit of a pinch point, so just slow down as you exit through that area and collect your gear for transition 1 and exit out the bottom end, taking that sharp right hand turn, running with your bike until you get to the mount line, which is just on the far side of the red tartan there. And again, for dismount, it'll be just on the far side of the tartan. There is a little dip in the the road there just as you enter back onto the athletics track. So be careful of that. And entering through the top end, and again, as you exit, you take that sharp right-hand turn to start onto the run course. Here we have some information about progression and the champions of the course. So we have the rookie, youth and junior under 23 athletes. On Friday, we will have athletes seated in waves for the aquathon and the Le Mans course. So you're just seated by age for that one on the first day. And for the mixed relay, like I said, you will nominate each other, and we have sent you a link for you guys to do that questionnaire. Again, don't worry, if you don't have a partner, we will put you with someone. On Saturday, based on the lowest total points from Friday, athletes will be seeded into heats. These heats will be reseeded for each race on Saturday. So the fastest athletes will be in the fastest wave, and you will be with like athletes. So on Sunday, athletes will be placed in their respective final based on their overall points from Saturday and Friday. So for example, 18 athletes with the lowest points will be in final A, and the next 19 to 34 athletes, for example, are in final B. So we have a grand final race and the overall champion. I'll explain those. For the first 3 athletes to cross the line in final A in their age categories, they will be awarded podium medals. So our categories that will be awarded podium, gold, silver and bronze are under 23 and juniors, male and female, youth, male and female, rookie, male and female, and then the overall champion will be the athlete in each category that has the lowest points earned, and they will be crowned the overall champion. So categories that will be awarded is the junior and under 23 male and female, youth male and female, rookie male and female. We will have medical and first aid at the finish line, and there's also a roving medic out on the cycle course. Athletes are responsible for providing their own ice and strapping tape for injury maintenance through the event. We will have water and fruit available at the finish line, and please discard any of your rubbish in the bins provided. Some frequently asked questions that we have: where and when is registration? You can register between 6 and 7 a.m. on Friday morning, and we won't have any registration on Thursday evening. Numbering, yes, you will have numbering on your left arm for all 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and there is no number belt necessary or required. Can I run the Le Mans with no shoes? No, you cannot. You must wear shoes for the run segment of the run course. Can rookies race in trainers? Yes, they may. Can I have a second pair of shoes for the Le Mans? Yes, you may, as long as you put all of your shoes, helmets and everything else in the space provided for you, and you haven't left them in such a way that they would interfere with another athlete on the course. Results posted are posted via Kazalia and online. Again, the QR code I showed you earlier is also available within the athlete guide, which is online. You can keep up to date with any updates and waves and your transition number, which will be allocated to you for each race. Am I required to complete all events in the days in attendance? Yes, you are. If for some reason you are injured or you do an F or you have mechanical, for example, you will receive the slowest time in your age category for that event, but you will still be able to progress to the next day. You may just end up in the slowest wave. That is absolutely fine. Any other questions, please do get in contact with myself. That's aileen.reid@triathlon.org or with Matt at development@qld.triathlon.org.au. Much better to ask those questions now before the race starts. As I'm sure you're aware, it'll be a busy time on Friday morning. So any questions, please shoot them through to me now. And if you have a read through the athlete guide, then you will maybe get some of your questions answered already. Finally, I'd like to thank our partners, the Queensland Government, Vorgy, the City of Gold Coast, Scody, Triathlon Queensland and Morris Blackburn Lawyers. Thank you so much for joining me on the race briefing, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday, Saturday and Sunday at the Gold Coast Performance Centre. It's really exciting times. Look forward to seeing you there.